Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Virgo 22-2022. Problem solving is especially favored today and tomorrow, with Mercury harmonizing with Saturn today and Mars tomorrow. You are not as easily distractible, improving your focus. A patient and orderly approach works well right now, helping alleviate stress at the least and make some progress at best. Focusing on personal, family, or practical pursuits can be a strong draw. You more easily recall and deal with details that may have eluded you recently. You're in great shape for taking care of business. As the day advances, the moon moves into your partnership sector, and you're more people-oriented. Feedback becomes more important to you. Things are getting pretty serious, and let's face it, you wouldn't have it any other way. For instance, if you're not contemplating whether to create more room for a significant other in your life, then chances are you're moving in with your honey. This is especially true when considering today's sweet sextile between Mercury in your fourth house of home and innermost feelings and your taskmaster ruler, Saturn, via your second house of value systems. The best part? Upon the moon's shift into Sagittarius and your relationship sector, Luna will meet with coquettish Venus in your communication sector. You have just the right amount of clarity and fantasy. How can you set up a better budget to sustain your lifestyle? Bad and bougie, you are the zodiac sign who prefers the finer things in life. But you may have to compensate for that. Luckily, talking about your finances and lifestyle changes can come easily when Mercury in Taurus sextiles Saturn in Aquarius. The sextile is a supportive financial aspect, suggesting a conversation with a financial advisor. You and your advisor should meet to discuss your taxes, financial goals, or budget to help secure the lifestyle you want to live. Some wonderful news could come to you, possibly from a brother, sister, or neighbor. It might involve money, or it could involve a new opportunity that's opening up close by. A group event concerning a subject you're very much interested in could also be taking place. You might feel you have a lot of phone calls to make and plans to think about. The future looks bright. Enjoy. Your encounters run smoothly and amicably, like a peaceful flowing river. Family and friends would love to ride this wave with you. You now have the opportunity to resolve old conflicts and hurts and to move forward united. If you are smart about it, you will strengthen ties to your loved ones. Thoughts of travel are starting to get you more and more restless, and you need to take off as soon as you can get the time and money together. It doesn't have to be anything legendary. Special attention should be paid to the kidneys and adrenal glands because, in the sixth house, the house of health passes the sign of Libra, which generates energy that can affect that part of the body. You will be inspired to focus on your spiritual side. If you like going to church, you'll probably be encouraged to attend a service. You will feel positive energy surrounding you and inspiring you. If you are not religious, you will only feel that a beautiful feeling invades you. You will have the feeling that there is a guardian angel present. Or you will sense that an inspiring muse has visited you. The natives do not complain about form, everything is fine, nothing more. The most athletic will be asked to exceed their limits. Refuse any inconsiderate challenge that could permanently put you on the knees. For others, if you have the time and the energy, accelerating your sports practice can be beneficial. If you decide to change your habits, keep a gradual pace without going too fast. Do not skip the warm-up, and take the time to recover well to avoid injuries. Your enthusiasm reveals your zest for life and your passion feels like second nature to you. Pursuing dreams you believe in, you're able to approach anyone you're interested in, give them an invitation or unmistakable encouragement. It's important not to let this opportunity pass, make the most of any situation. Don't be surprised if a lot of uninvited visitors show up at your door today. You could find yourself hosting an impromptu social event as neighbors stop by to bring news of changes in the neighborhood. You have energy to spare right now, so you're perfectly able to accommodate your guests. But don't let yourself get overwhelmed. Simply offer whatever refreshments you happen to have on hand and let the party take its course. The energy of this day can increase your need for independence. Although your life path number is known for its domesticity, even you need to feel as if you have something uniquely yours that you're not required to share with your partner or family. Stake this personal claim before you begin to feel discontented and frustrated. So if the need for independence grabs you today, act on it. This is your cue that it's time to do something just for you. Our eyes in the sky. There is a lot happening at once with today's transits. A strong pull between air and fire has its hand in moving things forward in a practical way and jumping into things courageously. Remember that everyone thinks they're right at this time. There is a conviction in the collective that can go either way. Pay close attention to the news you receive over the next few days, and don't give up on your dream. With plenty of raw and real conversations going on, you might come to a conclusion that you have needed to see and understand for many years. This sentiment is brought to you by the minor connection between the Sun in Libra and Neptune, which is retrograde in Pisces, and by the North Node of Destiny. Emotions could be erratic, forcing us to see relationships from a different perspective and allowing us to be more selfish when it comes to partnerships. Never compromise your needs and desires for those of others. This could cause a complete change in direction for your internal compass. Above all else, we are aware of the fleeting nature of time, and seek to use our energy deliberately to make a lasting impact on the world. This is a good lunar period for practical work that benefits from a slow and steady approach. We should, however, be cautioned not to identify so closely with our professional aims that we lose sight of our overall happiness. Beware depressing and negative self-talk, or falling victim to the trap that your worth hinges on your productivity. In the morning, the moon forms an uplifting sextile with Jupiter in Pisces, indicating that we have big dreams and we know that a sensible approach will enable us to achieve them. Although we might equate success with wealth and influence under the Capricorn moon, the sextile to Jupiter offers a more compassionate lens, enabling us to recognize that real wealth lies in creating positive change in our communities which will endure into the future. By setting up efficient structures, we create platforms for powerful manifestation magic, paying good fortune forward and helping others see their dreams become realities. The desire to write down your thoughts on a subject you've been either thinking about or possibly even researching could come upon you today, even if you don't try to do any more with it than post it on an internet news group. If you've been thinking about trying your hand at a magazine article on this or any subject, this is the time to get started. Your mind is sharp and your self-expression free-flowing.